So I was looking through my teams, and I realized that I've used this one a couple times, but I kept saying I want to get the Garchomp to do work in my videos, and of course, the Garchomp was the thing that never put in the work. It was always the Pinsir coming through and wrecking stuff, so I thought, hey, you know what? Let's see if I can get Garchomp to actually put in and do some work. But looking at my opponent's team, I'm not so sure that's going to happen. That's going to happen. I do remember that I have Hidden Power Fire on the Celebi, so I can deal with the Ferrothorn, thankfully. But other than that, I'm not particularly sure. I'd say that my opponent's going to lead Deoxys Defence, I guess. That to me seems like a likely lead or whatever, so I guess I could lead... Clefable's going to get taunted or whatever. Mandibuzz is not going to fare incredibly well because I can't do a lot of damage. Jolteon's got Life Orb. I've got no way to really deal well with this Deoxys. I guess I could just from the beginning just go for the YOLO start and try set up with Garchomp. So I think I'll do that as he leads with Absol. So I'm not at all worried about that because I'm just going to go straight for a Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw is probably going to be the best to hurt my opponent's team. So I think I'll be leading with that, just because he can dodge a couple Earthquakes or whatever, but he's gone for a Protect. Okay. I mean, that's a pretty good play, I would have to say. Pretty good play. But from here, I mean, Mandibuzz should be able to wall this thing pretty well as he swaps out into Ferrothorn. So I don't really lose with this switch at all. It's kind of a 50-50 switch, I'd say. So I'm going to go for a knockoff and knock off this thing's item. It's either going to have Leftovers or Rocky Helmet. It had Leftovers. Okay, that's cool. As he goes for a Toxic. Okay, that's not ideal, but I can deal with it. I can deal with it. It's not terrible. See, this is difficult because if I swap straight into Celebi, it kind of gives a hint that I might have Hidden Power Fire. And I don't really want to give away that hint, but it's so difficult. It's so difficult. I think I'll just swap in. I'll just swap into it. Maybe he'll think that I'm predicting a Leech Seed or whatever, as he's gone for 2 Toxics. So, I mean, I'm still going to go for Hidden Power Fire because I am Choice Specs, and it'd be really nice to damage this Ferrothorn. Hopefully, there's no awesome prediction from my opponent, and I can get that Hidden Power Fire off. Because, I mean, it's not really common to see a Celebi to begin with, and then I don't know how common it would be to see one with Hidden Power Fire, but I think I may be Pursuit Trapped now. Oh, damn, that's really difficult, because now I can't damage the Ferrothorn. Oh, I should have realized that when I had the chance, huh? Damn, I'm going to see if I can get out. Okay, he doesn't have Pursuit. Thank God for that. Because he has Knockoff. That's, it's not cool knocking off my Mandibuzz's item, but it's not terrible either. I gotta say, it's... You know, I didn't lose there, but he still is going to go for that Protect so he can get a bit more Toxic damage off. I'm going to go for a Roost. Yeah, see, this is difficult. This is really difficult because I can't afford to lose Celebi because I need it. As he brings in Ferrothorn again, but that's okay. If I swap into Celebi again, it kind of intensifies that hint of Hidden Power Fire. Right now, it could just be I was avoiding the Leech Seed and then trying to get some damage off, but if I go into it again, it's kind of giving a strong hint, and I really don't want to do that. But it's difficult because, again, I really don't have anything that can deal with this Ferrothorn well at all. Really don't. I mean, I guess I can go out into Jolteon and see how much damage it could do, but something tells me it's not a lot. As he goes out into Chansey. Okay. I can deal with Chansey. I can get a Volt Switch off, because you'd be fine leaving Chansey out against the Jolteon, from my understanding, because, I mean, Jolteon's just going to do no damage to it. If you swap out into Landorus, I mean, you could swap out into Landorus, and I can't say that you'd be doing the wrong move by doing that, but, you know, I don't know. Oh, it's all difficult. I just feel like there's so much just going on at the moment. I'm trying to breed for VGC. I mean, I don't know where you guys are watching this from, but I'm in Australia, for those of you that don't know, and VGC tournaments are happening at the moment. I'm not sure whether Melbourne's the last one or not, but that's where I'm based, so I'm going to be going to the Melbourne one, and so I have to breed for it. But he stayed in like I thought. Now, what's the best switch into Chansey? It's either Garchomp or Pinsir, really. So I think I'll go into Garchomp, because that's probably my best switch, as he's got a Wish, so he's probably going to want to Wish Pass. And I think the best thing I can do... I mean, this is interesting. Part of me wants to just go for a hit, but then I also want to set up as well. And I think that my best option here is really to set up, because you've gone for the Wish. So I'll just do that. I'll just go the Swords Dance as you bring in Ferrothorn. That's probably the best play I could have had just then. So I'm kind of happy I did that, as I think I may go for another Swords Dance. I don't lose anything by doing it. I mean, he could get a Toxic off or a Leech Seed off, but a +4 Garchomp should put in a fair amount of work. So this should be interesting. Another thing I'm just thinking about now is whether my opponent's Victini would be Choice Banded or Choice Scarf. Possibly Choice Specs as well. They're a lot less common, but they do exist as something. So now that he's seen my Garchomp's Earthquake, the best play for him to do is swap into something that's not going to get hit by it. Therefore, I'm thinking the Landorus, and that's why I'm going to go Dragon Claw here, as he does exactly that. So I've picked that one straight up. Landorus, get out. Not interested in seeing you. And now I am more than free to go for Earthquakes, as you're going to go for a Protect with the Absol most likely. But I'd prefer not to give up my Garchomp's 3 times attack, so I can't really win or whatever. No, he goes for a knockoff. Either way, we're dead. You did lose a lot of health to the Rocky Helmet and the Rough Skin, though. So I think that was pretty good, because I've managed to get a lot of health away from that Ferrothorn as well. The Absol's, you know, pretty low now, and I knocked out Landorus. So I think I won that one, really. And now I am more than free to go for a Volt Switch with Jolteon as well. So, I mean, why the hell wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Yeah, I'll just go straight up for the Volt Switch. I mean, you can Protect to scout me out of what I'm going to do and go into Chansey, but even if you go out into Chansey, I still win. I still win that play, because I don't want Jolteon in at the moment. I just want to get rid of this Absol. So, of course, if you swap out of Absol, then I can pick who to bring in on the next Pokemon. So, like I was saying before, I win. But, you know, we'll have to wait and see. The time will keep going, blah blah blah. God, I do this in every freaking video. I'm thinking, and then I speak, but then I get, you know, twisted and tongue-tied and all that sort of crap. Gotta be so much easier if I didn't have that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is going alright. We can deal with it. I've already explained what my plan for this turn is. If my opponent could actually make a move, that'd be awesome. But I haven't seen the timer on Showdown move for a little while now, so I'm gonna put in... No, okay, there it goes. So that means my opponent's thinking about his or her next move. I always tend to say his, because it's the typical, you assume everyone on the internet's a guy sort of a thing, because how the hell can you know, say otherwise? But as the Chansey comes in, the best thing I can do is bring in Pinsir. Pinsir's a big threat for my opponent's team. He's got a Victini, which should be able to deal with it if it's Choice Scarfed. If it's not, then it won't, because I think Mega Pinsir's base speed is 105. I'm not 100% certain on that, so don't quote me. But in any case, my best play here is to Mega Evolve and go for the Swords Dance, because I can. Because I straight up can. As he goes into Victini, okay, because I am paranoid that this thing is Scarfed or whatever, and it will do a lot of damage to Pinsir, I don't want to be leaving it on, because Pinsir's kind of a win condition for me at the moment. And because of that, I have to go into something that can take the hit from the Victini, or something that I can sack. So I think that's going to be Mandibuzz. That will be Mandibuzz over here as he goes for Blue Flare. So there's the special Victini. That's, you've got a decent chance of missing that, don't you though? whatever. I'm going to go for a knockoff. See what happens here. No, he hits 2 blue flares, so I'm thinking he's choiced into that, which is okay. I'm not terrified about that so much. Let me think. Do I go into Clefable or into Jolteon here? I'm kind of tossing up between the two. I think Clefable would be the better option. And then what I'm going to do is get the... you could always bring in Ferrothorn, who's on 27%. Yeah, I think I'll just go for a Moonblast. I'll go for a Moonblast expecting the Ferrothorn to come in. I should be able to get 2 Moonblasts off on this thing. Hopefully that will kill. If not, I don't think Ferrothorn, even though it looks like it can, I don't think it will be able to hit me, because from what I've seen, this Ferrothorn's got, what, Toxic and Leech Seed, which is, that's decent, but I don't think that you're going to actually be able to kill me or anything. And Clefable doesn't have speed investment, so I don't think you're going to kill me with 1 Gyro Ball either. No, he goes out to Deoxys Defence. Okay. As, okay, you're going to try set up Stealth Rocks here, aren't you? I'm thinking that's what you're going to do, but I'm not sure that Jolteon... I mean, Jolteon will outspeed this thing and can Volt Switch out, but I'm hoping that its Shadow Ball can just kill this thing off. I don't know whether that's too much of a wishful thought or not, but I think I'll just go for it because it'd be really nice. No, we can't. We can't even. Jolteon got 2 crits before, couldn't get a 3rd crit, and of course I've got no way of getting rid of these Stealth Rocks now. So that's really unfortunate, especially since I'm Mega Pinsir, but I think I'm still okay because Deoxys will go down here. And even if he swaps out, no, he swaps out into Chansey freely, doesn't he? Damn. Okay, this is not nice. This is not nice at all. I guess I can still go out into Clefable though. So I'll just do that. Go out into Clefable. And let's have a look here. He goes for a wish. Okay, he'll want to wish up on that Chansey or on the Deoxys or on the Absol. Oh, he could do any of them. I'm going to have to go for a Moonblast. Hopefully it'll kill the Deoxys. It will kill the Absol. Will it? No, 24%. Oh, God. And of course, Deoxys has rubbish HP, but it's got amazing defense in its defense form. So it goes straight up to full, and he taunts me, so I can't go for that. Toxic. That's really disappointing, that one. It's really, really disappointing. Let me think here. I'm thinking if I go out into Pinsir, hear me out on this. If I go out into Pinsir, I can catch the Victini because it'll want to come in, yet I will go for an Earthquake, and then I'll go for a Quick Attack on the next turn. So, no, he's forfeited. Okay, that was going to be my next play. I was going to bring Pinsir onto the Stealth Rocks, which was going to suck, but then I was going to go for the Earthquake on the Victini. If that wouldn't have killed, I would have gone for Quick Attack. At that stage, I outspeed everything, so I would have done a lot of damage to everything. The Ferrothorn would have died because it was close to death anyway. Not sure about the Chansey. The Deoxys I would have had a big impact on, and the Absol I could have Quick Attacked to death. It's unfortunate my opponent left, but that's what was going to happen from there on out, so I'm not sure. Fortunately, Garchomp did do a fair bit this battle, but I'm gonna see if I can get another battle. If I can't, then I'm sorry, and I'll just put in a little outro at the end. Okay, battle number 2, and of course my mouse is on screen because I'm an idiot, but even still, my opponent's bringing a very powerful team. Special defensive Roserade or T-Tar. Rotom could be either. Mandibuzz is defensive, and then probably lead Mamoswine. And then there's the Mega Pinsir. So this is a very powerful team that I've got to play against. So I'm not too thrilled about that, but I don't really have much of a choice or anything. So in any case, I'm thinking my best lead is just Clefable. And looking at my team now, Mamoswine is unbelievably threatening. I can't believe I didn't see this when I made my team. But Mamoswine hits super effectively against the Celebi, the Garchomp, the Mandibuzz, the Pinsir once it Mega Evolves, and if it carries Earthquake, the Jolteon. So Clefable's the only thing that doesn't mind seeing this Mamoswine, which is crazy. I'm going to go for a Moonblast for damage. I expected the Stealth Rock to come in, but I couldn't really do anything about it, and we did nowhere near enough with that hit. I still think that the best play here is to go for a Toxic though, so I'm going to do that. Earthquake does a lot of damage, so he does pack the Earthquake. Good to know, but I can't really do anything from here. That being said, my opponent can go for... I would think he would go for an Icicle Crash now. Icicle Crash or whatever else you carry, because my best play here, seeing that Earthquake, would be to swap into Mandibuzz, but I can't afford to swap in and catch the Ice-type move, so I'm going to have to just go for a heal up. Hopefully I can live whatever he does. Ice Shard? No, not quite. That is unfortunate, but here's another case of Mamoswine proving to be an unbelievable threat. I mean, as if I needed to actually prove that to anyone, but you can see it right in front of you here. It puts in a lot of work if you use it correctly. It's just case in point. I think my best Pokemon at the moment here is Jolteon, because Jolteon does have Hidden Power Ice and Shadow Ball. That being said, you could be Thick Bat, so I don't want to go for Hidden Power item. So I'm going to go for Shadow Ball, because I'm feeling like that'll kill it off. I'm not exactly sure. I know Mamoswine has high HP, but okay, this is really unfortunate because he brings in Pitar, and I'm going to be popping a fair amount of damage from my Life Orb and the Sandstorm on Jolteon here. And assuming you're... No, you're going to have Mega Pinsir. Okay. You're going to have Mega Pinsir, unless that's supposed to be a decoy or whatever, but Pinsir by itself is not so viable. So I'm not terribly worried. I can go for Volt Switch freely, because I didn't expect you to bring Mamoswine back in, and who can deal with Tyranitar? Who can deal with it? I'm guessing Tinkerbell can, but Tinkerbell doesn't want to catch the possible crunch. So, Mandibuzz doesn't want to catch the Rock Slide. Man, this is difficult. Pitar is also threatening. Shit, I can't believe I've made this team, and there's a whole bunch of threats to it. Wow, that's so disappointing. That is really disappointing. And I need Celebi for the Rotom, so I can't bring that in. So I'm going to have to bring in Mandibuzz. As he goes for Pursuit. Okay, so I don't lose anything in that turn. It's really unfortunate, but I mean, I couldn't save Jolteon. So, right now though... Oh man, this is difficult. I can bring in Celebi, and if he expects me to go for the Giga Drain, he's going to bring in the Roserade, so I can Psychic off and potentially kill that thing. And I think I have to play that. I have to play risky for this battle, because he's got too many things which deal with my team way too well. So I'm going to have to go for a Psychic, unless he expects that he can live a hit, but it's going to be one crazy expectation. So I got to hope and pray he swaps out into the Roserade, going off for that Psychic. Come on. I have to really hope for this one. He does. He swaps out into Pinsir. Okay, we do kill the Pinsir off, though. Okay, that's not bad. So that's Pinsir out of the way. I don't have to deal with that. As now he brings in Mandibuzz, and of course Mandibuzz deals with Celebi to no end once it's choiced into Psychic. So, let me think. Mandibuzz can have Foul Play, so bringing in my 2 physical attacks is not that great. But we lose our leftovers, and Mandibuzz being Mandibuzz is just a big stall off, really. That's all it is. And right here, I could go for either the Foul Play, expecting the possible Mamoswine swap in, or I could go for a Defog, just trying to get the rocks away. But seeing as though the Mamoswine is a real big problem, I'm going to go for that Foul Play, just hoping to get rid of it. He goes for a Taunt. Okay, so I'm thinking his Mandibuzz... And wow, he has Rocky Helmet on his Mandibuzz as well. Crap. I'm going to go for a knockoff then. As he brings in Rotom Wash, it's nice to knock that his item off. It's Choice Scarf. Okay. That's not so nice then, because if... Oh man, if I would have known that it had Choice Scarf without knocking it off, I could have brought in Garchomp and Celebi conversely to take some of its hits, but I mean, how could I ever know, right? How could I ever know? Expecting him to Volt Switch out and go straight back into the Mandibuzz. I'm going to go for a knockoff. There's the Volt Switch. I managed to live it, thankfully, as he will go out most likely into the Mandibuzz. I'm going to knock off its Rocky Helmet, and I'm not sure whether that will cause me damage or not. I'm pretty sure it will, and I will go down. No, he brings in Tyranitar, so that means I can live. I actually get the chance to live, because I'm just going to go for a Roost. And I can Roost up to 57%. He's got Thunder Punch, and he crits. I did not realize that you would have Thunder Punch, so I'm going to go for another Roost, because, I mean, I can get back as much HP as possible by doing that. As he goes for a Stone Edge, I'm not Flying typing once I use Roost, so I'm going to go for another one, because I can, because nobody's telling me I can't, etc., etc., as he brings in Rotom Wash again. That's not a huge problem, it is disappointing, however. I'm going to go for Defog on this turn, though. He goes for a Willow. That's really unfortunate considering I have Foul Play, because I take my opponent's attack stat still, but the burn factors in after that, so I'm not going to be doing the damage that I really would have hoped that would have been happening. So, in any case, I can expect a Volt Switch here, but seeing as though he has Will-O-Wisp, I don't want to bring in Garchomp, because I don't want Garchomp to catch a Willow. So I'm going to have to go for either a knockoff or a foul play, and I'm thinking that I'll just knock off, because if I can knock off the Mandibuzz's Rocky Helmet, that'd be nice, or if I can knock off whatever Roserade has, that'd be nice. I'm not sure whether I knocked off Mamoswine's item or not, most likely Focus Sash since he led with it. But I'm going to have to Roost here. No, he brought me down with the Hydro so that he could kill me with the Volt Switch. That was a good play. I can't do anything about that. It's unfortunate, but we'll see. What do you bring in? Mandibuzz? It's okay, I can deal with Mandibuzz, man. I can deal with Mandibuzz. Actually, from here, I could potentially set up with my Garchomp, because your Mandibuzz has Taunt and Knock Off, so you're knocking off my Rocky Helmet, which is unfortunate, but I think I'm in the best position here to set up with my Garchomp. Oh, that's right, you've got Mamoswine to bring in and go for an Icicle. No, what is it? Ice Shard, though. Whoa, that's unfortunate. That's not good, I don't like that. But I think I should be alright if I set Garchomp up and then bring Pinsir in. So I'm going to go for Swords Dance here. That's what do you do? Go for Foul Play. Oh man, it's so nice to not have to worry about. God damn it. I have to go for Dragon Claw. I have to. As I don't even kill off with that Dragon Claw. As in, he goes for a Roost, expecting me to want to hit. Wow, I'm being outplayed so hard right now. I am being played so well. Oh man, this is not good. I swear, you don't, I've uploaded a fair amount of wins and stuff, but you can't always play fantastically, guys. And it really does blow, but you can't always play fantastically. Right now, though, I have to go for Dazzling Gleam. And Dazzling Gleam doesn't even kill. The knockoff knocks off my Choice Spec, which is actually really good in this situation. That's actually really nice. So I'm going to go for a Dazzling Gleam again, as you swap out into the Roserade, which is not fantastic, but it's not that bad, because now, of course, I can go for the Psychic, and I will outspeed, so I'm cool with that, actually. That was really nice, knocking off my Choice Specs. It's funny how sometimes, like, knockoff is an amazing move, probably one of the best moves in the game, but wow, he's played me so well there. But now I can go for a Giga Drain. So I'm going to do that. Giga Drain it up. Wow, I'm thinking this Tyranitar is Assault Deck, because that was crazy. He took that so well. Oh my god. That's just insane right there. But looking at my opponent's team now, the Roserade didn't take much damage. The Mandibuzz is on 18%, and the Mamoswine's on 24%. So I should be taking both of them out with one hit. So I'm not too worried. I don't want to Mega Evolve because if I can kill this T-Tar off with the Earthquake, then the Mamoswine's going to want to come in and Ice Shard. And that's the problem I've got because I don't want it to Ice Shard. And also for the Rotom, I can't hit it. Do I have Mold Breaker? I do, I have Mold Breaker, so he can bring in Rotom and I'll hit him straight with the Earthquake. Oh, I'm so doing that. I'm just going straight for the Earthquake because it will hit Rotom straight away, which if he predicts the Earthquake, then you're probably going to lose your Rotom, which would be so helpful right now. This Mold Breaker Pinsir is only because, I mean, Moxie's good, but you never get the chance to use it in my opinion. What's the other thing? Hypercutter's decent, but I don't know, when I made this team, I was just like, Rotom Wash is such a pain, and looking at my team, if I can't get the Celebi out in time, then Rotom Wash is a pain, and of course now we've lost Celebi, so now's the perfect case scenario of that. And of course, like I was talking about before, I'm going straight for the Earthquake here because I got Mold Breaker. We get a crit and we kill that Rotom. Oh, yes. We're not done for, guys. We're not done for because the Mamoswine will come out and go for an Ice Shard, but it shouldn't be able to kill, and then we can kill it in return. The Mandibuzz should not be able to survive a return from this point here. So I think I'm going to go straight for the return, and we should be able to kill it. And we do. Oh my god, this may be a return. This may be the best comeback in history. Pinsir getting the super sweep. Pull through for me, Pinsir. Come on. Oh man, he's baiting me to Mega Evolve. But I have to do it. I have to Mega Evolve and go for a return because the only way I can see me killing this Roserade. And then I'm going to have to go for a quick attack on the Mamoswine. I'm going to do it. Screw it. I'm going for it. As we go to the return, we kill off the Roserade, and it's 1v1. It's 1v1 right now, and I have to hope this quick attack kills. Come on, Pinsir. And it does! Pinsir pulls the best comeback you've ever seen because I've played it perfectly. I mean, I don't want to, you know, what's the saying, toot your own horn or something, but that was possibly one of the best comebacks I've ever had. I mean, it's I don't know, you guys can be the judge of whether it's the best you've seen or whatever, but what did I kill with this thing? I killed the Mamoswine, the Rotom, the Tyranitar, the Mandibuzz, the Roserade. I didn't kill his Mega Pinsir because I killed that with my Celebi, but I literally tore through this team with Mega Pinsir alone, and oh my god, that is just crazy. That is so unbelievably amazing. Oh wow. I don't even know what to say. Hopefully we can get more battles like this for next time though, because that was just awesome. That was really good. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a like if you love the way Mega Pinsir pulled through and killed 5 Pokemon. Like, that's not even set up. Look, where's the attack boost? I didn't even get a chance to boost. That's 5 Pokemon that it managed to take out. I'm just so hyped. Leave a like for that. You have to leave a like for that. Subscribe because can you imagine if you keep seeing more of this? It'd be crazy. So subscribe for more of this stuff. Leave a like I said, and all that stuff. Come on, guys. That'd be awesome. Freddy Fishfinger out.